Oh, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are live and in person, in the fucking flesh. You see that, yeah? MMA Reloaded is back on YouTube, man, after 2 months after our last video, man. It's not what I wanted, but fucking Instagram. MMA Reloaded on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Like, click, subscribe, all that. Yeah? Facebook, you can see some of our best videos, you know, UFC free gaming highlights if you've been following our story on Instagram. So, without further ado, let's get down to it, baby. Tonight, I wanna talk about rematches. What is a rematch? Bro, a rematch, yeah, in MMA, in combat sports, yeah, is where a fighter loses a fight. And then sometime later, he'll get that same fighter again because he wanted it. Now, check this out. The UFC has been holding up much anticipated rematches for a long time. And finally, they make the one that we wanted to see years ago. Yeah, after their first fight. That is Jon Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson. Now, when you talk Jones and Gustafsson, you talk one of the most mysterious rivalries. Because you talk about the first fight. And that first fight was probably the greatest fight, the greatest light heavyweight title fight of all time. Bar none. Bar fucking none. When they fought that first time, you saw Jon Jones. You know, if you thought Jones was immortal back then because he was knocking and he was taking guys out, yeah, Jones got turned mortal by Alexander Gustafsson. And then I thought, as millions others did, I thought we were gonna see a new light heavyweight champion, but we didn't. And then for the likes of me, yeah, they fucking end up they don't even acknowledge a rematch. A rematch has been teased, back and forth, yeah, and finally, December 29th, 2018, the final event of the year for the UFC 232, Jon Jones and Alexander Gustafsson will get it on, baby. You talk rematches. You talk Conor McGregor. You talk Khabib, Nurmagomedov. You talk Nate Diaz, Anthony Pettis. You talk Tony Ferguson. You talk a lot of guys come into mind when I talk rematches as of late. To be honest, if you're asking me, this is the most stacked that the UFC have been in recent memories. You know, you look at UFC 229, you look at that card, and you think, what's going to happen? You straight after that main event, you thought, what's going to happen next? Well, now we know that Khabib has been suspended. Conor McGregor has been suspended and fined. Khabib keeps a belt. But what happens in the octagon? I'll tell you what happens in the fucking octagon. Yeah? And that is Jose Aldo calls out Conor McGregor. Now, if I was Dana White, I saw how the first fight went. Yeah? I think it's a bit like, you know, Jose Aldo is a lot more. Aldo will always be the greatest featherweight of all time. You know why? It's because every fight he comes out to bring it. Yeah, in that Conor McGregor fight, his emotion got the better of him. Now that Conor's fucking emotional. Conor's emotional. Yeah, Conor's a bit fucking sensitive, yeah? So this fight, I think that fight is a good fight to make at the moment. You know, not because of the emotion, but because you want to fucking see what would actually happen if Aldo hadn't have rushed in on that first fight. If Aldo hadn't have run at McGregor into the left hand on that first fight, what would have happened? We never fucking know, because it's not going to fucking work now, is it? And then you got Nate Diaz calling out Khabib Nurmagomedov. Now, Nate, I gotta say, yeah, the UFC fucked Nate Diaz. For UFC 230, the UFC fucked Nate Diaz. Nate was supposed to go one-on-one with Dustin Poirier for UFC 230. Poirier pulls it out. Why pull out? Because you got an injury. Now, if you got an injury, and we're still some time out of UFC 230, it's only November the 6th or some shit, yeah? You come out here, you find a replacement. You get your fucking lightweight division. The lightweight division is so stacked, yeah? Like, you could fuck off all the other fucking divisions, keep the lightweights here, and it will still be entertaining. And why not push someone down like they did with Josh Emmett versus Ricardo Lamas? Offer the fight out there, bro, against Nate Diaz. It's a money-ass fight, son. It's a money fight. You know? Offer it up, man. Someone's gonna take it, trust me. Listen, yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Rematches are something that you think is it going to be profitable. Rockhold and Weidman, yeah? At UFC 230. Now, Rockhold fucked Weidman in the first fight. He fucked him so hard, yeah. Weidman was aching for the next fucking year, bro. After that first fight, when Rockhold took the belt off him, Weidman was shit. Weidman was at his shittest after that. Root Rockhold made Chris Weidman shit. Just beat the shit out of him. Now, come UFC 230, they're going to go at it again. And this time, Weidman's a lot more rejuvenated with his shit. Yeah, he's back, but can he beat Luke Rockhold, man? That's the question. Now, sagging off all that rematch crap. You want to talk respect. I think when you look at respect in the UFC, you look at respect to the fighters. You look at fighters' respect to another fighter. You look at and then you look at Dana's respect to the fighters. You look at how the fighters are perceived. Yeah. Now fucking respect is a big thing, man, in general. Yeah, when you look at someone like Conor McGregor, yeah, what comes first to mind? When I say that Conor McGregor is a fucking cunt, the way he promotes himself, yeah, he's a cunt. And then because you promote yourself like a cunt, yeah, and then you get shut up in the ring. I'm just saying, I like Conor. I like how he fights, but I don't like the way he speaks. There's a difference, man. If you promote yourself like a loudmouth son of a bitch, what's going to happen to you? When you fight, there's a lot more pressure on you to win. Because if you lose, yeah, the next day you'll be turned into memes. You'll be turned into a fucking Facebook post. You'll be fucking turned into, oh, McChicken. There's a fucking picture of Khabib with Conor's head on a stick. Yeah, I posted that on Instagram, yeah, folks. So many likes, yeah, so far. It just shows how much people have grown to dislike Conor McGregor's style. That shtick that he fucking pulls out. It's like a WWE persona. Yeah, stop being fake, man. The Conor McGregor, like he was in Cage Warriors, he was loudmouth, but his skills were fucking legend in Cage Warriors. His clinch work was sick. He was submitting guys actually in Cage Warriors. When in UFC, he just thinks he's Hongrang from Tekken. He's not a fucking no one, bro. It's a different level, mate. You can't fucking go in there and start dancing about like a prat. You know what I mean? That's that, man. You know what? Whenever you see an enigma, yeah, like McGregor, yeah, nowadays, yeah, people get hooked onto UFC because of McGregor, when they don't even know shit about the sport, bro. They don't know shit about the sport. They just get hooked on because of Conor McGregor. Why? Why? Any fucker could do that. Anyone could sit there and say to anyone else, look here, you're a fucking prick. You fight like a prick, your mum's a prick, your dad's a prick, everyone's a fucking prick. Easy. But it don't fly, man. It don't fly. It's all about fucking respect. It's all about going in a fucking cage, doing your fucking work. This shit pisses me off. I've been a UFC fan since 1997. No one fucking soils and shits on the fucking sport, man. Yeah? I mean, to the real fans out there, yeah? Like, I got a few boys going out. I got a few boys, man. We got a round table on Facebook. And now, in that round table, man, you know what the fucking topic is? Hot topic? Fuck John Jones. Fuck John Jones. That PED, bruv. If he gets fucking stopped for PED after UFC 232, fuck that cunt. Honestly. That's all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. This has been MMA Reloaded. We have been back. We are back, and I'm back on YouTube, folks. Get ready to see more live reactions. I promised it before, but this time I will deliver. Yeah, follow it on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, you can't fucking miss us. There's a big motherfucking red logo. Type in our name and all that. Like, click, and subscribe here on YouTube. We're going to post a lot more gaming shit on YouTube now. Yeah, so stay tuned, folks. Peace.